In the vibrant landscape of American politics, the early days of President Donald Trump's second term have been marked by a whirlwind of controversies and debates. As we navigate these turbulent waters, there are glimmers of hope and opportunities for constructive dialogue and progress. One of the most recent developments in this political saga is the call for impeachment from Democratic leaders, a move that, despite its contentious nature, opens the door to discussions about accountability, democracy, and the future of American governance. Recently, Senator Jon Ossoff of Georgia became the latest Democratic voice to express support for the impeachment of President Trump. During a town hall event in Cobb County, Georgia, Ossoff was confronted by a passionate local resident who questioned why there hasn't been a more aggressive push for impeachment. In response, Ossoff unequivocally stated that Trump has exceeded the threshold for impeachment. He pointed to the president's controversial interactions with individuals purchasing his meme coin as an example of behavior that warrants scrutiny and possibly impeachment. This sentiment resonates across the Democratic Party, where leaders are increasingly vocal about their concerns regarding President Trump's actions. While some Democrats have hesitated to use the term impeachment, fearing political backlash or appearing too partisan, others, like progressive Senator Al Green of Texas, have boldly advocated for it. Green was among the first to call for impeachment during Trump's second term, setting a precedent that has been followed by other notable figures such as Representatives Maxine Waters, Ilhan Omar, and Hank Johnson. In contrast, Republican critics argue that these impeachment efforts undermine democratic principles and are primarily driven by partisan motives. They suggest that Democrats are using impeachment as a tool to galvanize their base and bolster fundraising efforts. While it's essential to recognize these criticisms, it's also vital to acknowledge the broader context in which these calls for impeachment arise. Concerns about constitutional crises and the integrity of democratic institutions are not new, nor are they limited to one political party. Despite the contentious nature of this issue, there is room for optimism and progress. The growing discourse around impeachment underscores the importance of accountability and leadership. It invites all Americans to engage in meaningful conversations about the values and principles that should guide our nation's leaders. Moreover, it highlights the need for a more transparent and accountable government, one that prioritizes the needs and voices of its citizens over partisan interests. As we reflect on these developments, it's crucial to consider the potential for positive change. The current political climate, while fraught with challenges, presents an opportunity for citizens to demand more from their leaders. By fostering a culture of accountability and transparency, we can work towards a political system that truly represents the will of the people. In the spirit of constructive dialogue, we encourage you, our viewers, to share your thoughts and opinions on these pressing issues. Do you believe the calls for impeachment are justified, or do you see them as a partisan tactic? How can we, as a society, ensure that our leaders uphold the values of democracy and accountability? We invite you to participate in this conversation by leaving your comments below. As we continue to bring you the latest news and analysis, we urge you to stay engaged and informed. If you haven't already, consider subscribing to our channel for more updates and insights into the ever-evolving world of politics. Your support helps us bring you the content you value, and your voice is essential in shaping the discussions that matter most. Don't forget to like this video if you found it informative, and feel free to share it with others who might be interested in these critical issues. In closing, while the road ahead may be challenging, there is hope for a brighter future. By embracing constructive criticism and fostering open dialogue, we can work towards a more just and equitable society. Let's continue to hold our leaders accountable and strive for a political system that truly reflects the values and aspirations of all Americans. Thank you for joining us on this journey, and we look forward to hearing your thoughts and insights.